Hey, what's going on, everybody on Twitch and YouTube? I hope you're having a fantastic and productive day out there today. If you didn't catch Twitter last week, or if you didn't catch my last stream on Twitch on last Monday, so what? I'm recording this on May 6th, so we're talking like April 28th, 29th, something like that. I'm terrible at math. It's somewhere around there. I had my last stream, and it was kind of just... I hit that point where I needed to start really making some progress towards what I want CherryQuench to be. So I've been taking some time off to figure out myself, as well as now I'm starting to get really busy and really get deep down into the work that I need to be doing. So streams are going to be a bit sporadic. On YouTube, I do have one more match upload. I had the one that went up on Saturday, and then I have one that's going to be going out on Tuesday, May 7th. I keep looking at a calendar, and for the record, I have an outline here. I don't have an official written script. I'm just got a few bullet points, so I may be looking over at that from time to time. And then I'm probably going to do some jump. But really, the main reason why I'm doing this hiatus from streaming, and it's not going to be an insanely long hiatus. I think it's just enough time to get my my shiitake mushrooms in order, to say the least. But the main reason I'm doing this is just because I've really been struggling to execute on a lot of my work, and then whenever I stream on top of that, I think of issues that immediately need to happen in stream, and the maintenance that needs to be done with my stream, highlighting, making sure everything's working right, getting sound effects, so on and so forth. And I basically just keep deflecting away from things, and a part of it's all on me. It's not on you guys at all. Like, I want that to be abundantly clear. But a lot of it is just on me and trying to just hammer in my execution, hammer in the amount of action that I need to get done in order to really show you guys what I want to do with this channel. And you guys definitely deserve it, which for you guys that are subscribed to the channel, I know we left at a pretty good note on Twitch with subscribers, the amount of people that are joining in on YouTube, and the people that just come in and hang out on streams. Like, seriously, thank you guys so much for that. I don't want this to come off as me being ungrateful for what you guys have done for me and for our community as a whole. I've just got to keep pushing on to the next step. So what I'm working on right now, it's mainly stuff on YouTube and Instagram, strangely enough. Like, Instagram, I'm really enjoying the platform. I'm still very much a novice to the platform, to say the least. Like, I really have just been on and off the last, like, 2 or 3 years on it, and that's all I've really done. But I love the way that I can format content, and plus, one of the reasons I'm working on a lot of content on Instagram right now is because, like, you know, videos are only a minute, and pictures, I can easily produce those. That's not bad. Like, I can come up with quick scripts and everything like that. It's no big deal. But I'm working on a couple new series for YouTube, a couple new series for Instagram. Some of this will show up on Twitter as well, and I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to execute on Twitter. I had a plan originally, and I'm just getting more into the specifics on that plan for both Twitter and Facebook, but my main focus as far as my 3 main platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. I almost forgot. But one thing I might need, like, your guys' help for is, it's a matter of opinion. It's opinion polls. But I am doing a lot of content that's focusing on helping other content creators out, my advice over the 4 years that I've been on YouTube, and all the other time I've been on social media, my time with gaming, as well as then Gears of War content will be staying consistent, especially as I'm still getting prepared for Gears of War 5, and then we see what Gears of War 5 may break. But on the flip side of things, I notice I'm really being drawn personally to doing more content in real life. So this is where the question is posed to you guys is, would you guys want to see that on CherryQuench? Or the way that I've been thinking of it is making another channel that would be just my name. It would just be dedicated to me and my branding, and I would do a lot of videos regarding, like, me and my brother are partnering up to show off health that we can help out with gamers, improving overall gamers' quality of life through physical and nutritional health. Going through and doing just IRL stuff, vlogging, which I know there was a bit goal on Twitch to do vlogging for, which shout out to Chris the Fish, because he's the only one that's really called me out on the fact that I haven't put out a vlog, so I'm just giving him a call out in particular on that one. But I'm not sure if I want to put that on CherryQuench, or do I want to kind of separate my church and my state of sorts, where I end up having all my gaming, streaming, Gears of War content over on CherryQuench, and then my IRL stuff over on a separate channel. Let me know what you guys think about that. And with that in mind, as a update and a heads up, I mean, my content will be changing a bit on YouTube. The stuff that you guys see is going to stay the same because, quite frankly, it is easier to produce and upload. And I really love the fact that we document what we do on Twitch and just have a way to put it over to YouTube. And I'm glad there's a lot of people that enjoy that. It seriously, like, makes my heart sore, to say the least, that's working. But there will be new stuff. There's going to be other games that are going to be thrown in as I start putting emphasis on my variety streams as well. There's going to be, whenever I do find a secondary game that I'm dedicating my time to, which I know my last update video, I kind of talked about that a little bit. I thought Anthem was going to be something, and World War Z I should jump into, but for some reason I'm being hesitant. So really looking at the future, there's a new game called Skyforge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, I knew it's on one of my monitors. Skyforge is an MMO that I'm going to be jumping into and playing here soon. As well as then The Last of Us Part 2, and like, honestly, anything could possibly come up as far as another video game that I want to jump into and see what I want to dedicate my time to and do basically what we've done thus far and what I have planned for Gears of War, and just do that again in another game, just because I want to. And if you don't like these changes, if you were just here for Gears of War and the Gears of War matches, I mean, that's okay. I'm going to still be uploading a lot of Gears of War stuff, and I hope you enjoy that, but if it's one of those things that it really grinds your gears, to say the least, that you don't like seeing other games, other content, and everything like that, you are free to watch, not watch, subscribe, unsubscribe, follow, unfollow, whatever. All I ask is just don't complain about it and make the decision. Just if you don't want to see any more of my content, totally understandable. If you want to see what's new, stick around. I'll be glad to have you. But I basically am just ready to pursue the next step in everything, in content creation, in Gears of War, and gaming, and helping out other content creators, because there's so many new people coming out there. And while I'm not a success story yet for Twitch or for YouTube or whatever, I definitely see where my 4 years of doing this and 11 years of making videos, I can lend some people some help and some advice as somebody that is also trying to learn as a student. You know, that's really what I'm going for. Good stuff. But I'm not sure when all of this is going to be going public, so you guys see it, as I'm doing right now what I call backlogging, or I mean, a lot of YouTubers use that phrase, backlogging, where I'm just making a ton of content. Like, I've got, there's a photo series I've got for Instagram that is about 50 pictures strong right now, and it's a weekly, so I'm hoping to set myself up for an entire year is the goal there. I've got a few videos going up on Instagram that I'm backlogging that I should be up to like 8 within the next day or so. A few different Gears of War videos, and again, trying to backlog a really healthy amount so that whenever I come back, not just to streaming, like I think I'll come back to streaming and then I'll have the time just to finish up and get backlogged and release all this content. Once I start going with it, the intention is to not stop or make sure I'm prepared so that whenever I want to go on a vacation or when I go on break, I can have that nice little backlog ahead of time and have content regularly uploading for you guys on Instagram, on YouTube, and, well, I'll try and upload stuff to Twitch, given the Twitch's uploader ain't that great, but I digress. And like I said, I am going to be looking for people to join in some random matches of Gears in the near future. I would imagine probably sometime later this week or whenever I upload this. Just say later this week whenever I upload it. I'm going to try and make an Xbox Live group. For everybody that's added me on Xbox, by the way, thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm going to try and get that going so if I ever need people, I can just post there, hey, we need like an engineer and a scout for a 1 through 25 that I'm doing. If anybody's down, send me a message for an invite, and I can just hit people up that way if people don't necessarily come in the stream right off the bat, because I know there's a rhythm to how like regularly streaming goes. I've been around this rodeo, or as Marcus says, this isn't my first rodeo, you know? So I want to try and make an Xbox Live group. I'll post on Discord. If you're not in our Discord, join our Discord. And just try and make sure my communication's better as to when I'm doing Horde matches. Given I know these matches aren't going to be too in detail, like if anything, it's just like, hey, I need to just play as a scout and see how I work, and I need to be a heavy and see how I work as a heavy, and just kind of jot down a few things for a project I'm working on, in particular for Instagram, but I think you guys will be seeing it on YouTube and compilations as well. But that's it. Just a heads up, that's why I haven't been streaming. That's why content's gonna get a little bit shaky as I keep making the big changes I want to make. It's really so I can just keep going, in the words of Cliffy B whenever he was making Gears 2, so I can go bigger, better, and more badass with this. Quite frankly, if you guys are concerned about me, don't. I'm fine. I just gotta keep pushing forward, and any struggles I have is just me needing to push forward and needing to put more action into all the stuff that I know you guys should enjoy. This camera, this Sony Alpha 6000, just overheated on me. So I should just say, thank you guys so much for watching. More content to come in the future, just a little bit sporadic for now. And until next time, stay thirsty, my friends.